the one that 2,000 people fight for $5,000.
Yeah.
We're talking 2,000 people, massive arena. There's explosions everywhere you look.
Right.
And, of course, a prize pool that is just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
But I think beyond the spectacle, beyond the scale, I think we can really uncover what makes this video tick and maybe even how it fits into, MrBeast as a brand.
Yeah, I think what's really interesting is it's familiar, right? We've seen these obstacle course challenges. We've seen team challenges.
Sure.
But there's always this element of like complete unpredictability. It's like sudden explosion, like these crazy twists and challenges that just seem to be designed for chaos. And I think that's what keeps people glued to the screen.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was watching and I was like, okay, this team definitely has it.
Yeah.
And then something completely, out of left field
absolutely
changes everything. But 2,000 people. I mean, how do you even begin to plan for that?
Logistically, it's got to be a nightmare.
Right.
You think about all the camera crews, all the stunt coordinators, the safety personnel, like the behind-the-scenes machine that has to be in place to manage that.
A well-oiled machine.
Absolutely, it's a well-oiled machine. I think it just speaks to how far MrBeast has come as a creator.
Right.
This isn't just someone with a camera anymore.
Right.
This is full-blown.
Yeah, full production. I mean, we're talking $5 million for the grand prize.
Oh, yeah.
Another $1 million, like, just sprinkled in throughout the side challenges and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I think, that level of generosity, it's kind of become synonymous with MrBeast at this point.
Right.
But I have heard some people say, like, is it too much?
Yeah.
Does the money overshadow everything else?
It's a valid point to consider, is the money the sole focus? Is it potentially, eclipsing the human element?
Right.
However, you can't deny the impact that it has on winners.
Sure.
The reactions that you see are raw, genuine.
Absolutely.
And moving, and it's really hard to argue that those life-changing moments aren't a powerful part of why people are so drawn to MrBeast.
Yeah. I mean, you can't fake those reactions.
Exactly.
And it does make you think, like, what would I do
if
I was suddenly a millionaire? But it's not just the money, though, right?
Oh.
There's almost like this sense of community that comes out of all this chaos.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head. You see all this competition, but then you see moments of collaboration.
Right.
Teams are helping each other. They're celebrating each other's successes.
Right.
And it reinforces this idea that, like, even amongst all this, fierce competition, human connection can kind of prevail.
There was that one part, I think, where one team was really struggling with a challenge.
Yeah.
And their rivals stepped in and were like, hey, let's help you guys out.
Right.
And it felt very, like you said, genuine. It felt unscripted.
Yeah.
And it almost felt like a message was being sent.
Yeah.
Like MrBeast promoting these values of cooperation and empathy.
That's really interesting.
Without ever really saying it explicitly.
Yeah, he's not just showcasing these outrageous stunts, but he is kind of weaving in these subtle messages about the importance of community and compassion. And that might be what sets him apart from, other creators in this world of, spectacle and entertainment.
So let's talk about the fans, because this video obviously has gone mega viral.
Oh, yeah.
Trending everywhere.
Yeah.
What are people saying? Are there any, big theories?
The fan theories are running wild.
Really?
Like crazy, which is typical, MrBeast.
Okay.
Some people believe that there's clues about future challenges just hidden in the backgrounds of the video.
Wow.
Other people are just going frame by frame looking for,
that's crazy.
Secret messages or codes. And it's fascinating to see how engaged the audience is.
Yeah.
They're really trying to decode this thing.
So it's almost like a puzzle that goes beyond
absolutely
just watching the video.
Absolutely. And that level of engagement isn't unique to this video.
Right.
That's like a hallmark of MrBeast's brand.
Right. He's cultivated this community that feels very connected.
Yeah.
To his content, it's almost like they're all in on the joke together.
Absolutely. It's a two-way street. He's listening to his audience, responding to their comments, taking suggestions, even incorporating them into future videos.
So it's like a collaboration.
Yeah.
Almost. And I think that's kind of unique in,
absolutely,
the world of online content where things can often feel very isolated.
Right.
But so how do we reconcile this sense of community and this collaboration with the chaotic nature of these challenges?
I think that's the million-dollar question. How does he continue to push those boundaries of spectacle but keep that core?
Yeah, keep it grounded.
Generosity and that connection.
It's a delicate balance, for sure.
Absolutely.
And I think that's something that we're going to kind of keep unpacking as we go.
Absolutely. We're going to dissect the elements of his signature style.
Yeah.
Explore how this fits into his career, and maybe even make some predictions about what might be next.
Okay, now I'm really interested.
Yes.
Stay tuned as we continue our deep dive into MrBeast and uncover the layers of meaning and strategy that make his videos such a viral sensation.
Absolutely. It's like more than spectacle, though, right? More than just the money.
Right.
He's good at telling a story.
Oh, yeah.
Even with all that chaos going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's an arc to it for sure. You start with all those people.
Exactly.
And as it narrows down, the stakes just get higher and higher.
It does. And the way he edits, it's like straight from reality TV, almost action movies.
Oh, totally.
Fast cuts, the music swells, you get those slow motion replays of these key moments.
Yeah.
All designed to like keep you really invested in what's going on.
Yeah, and it totally works.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Really trying to see who's going to win.
Yeah. Especially when it gets down to like the last few people.
Oh, yeah. Then it's like...
Oh, absolutely.
Nail-biting.
That's like the genius of it, right? He gets how powerful human drama is.
Right.
Like even if you're not the one playing for millions of dollars, you're invested. You're rooting for people. You're feeling that tension.
Like a sports movie almost.
Oh, totally.
And speaking of that, those reactions from the winners.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, pure joy.
Incredible. Like, you can't fake that.
No.
I think it speaks to how much his generosity can change people's lives.
Right.
It's not just cash he's giving out. You know,
it's moments.
He's creating these moments that people are never going to forget.
It makes you think about the ripple effect, too.
Totally.
On their families, their communities.
And that sticks with you.
Yeah. Long after the video's over.
Definitely a testament to going beyond entertainment.
Oh, for sure.
Touching something deeper.
Yeah. And even with the competition, there's this camaraderie.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah. Like, teams are helping each other.
Absolutely. They're forming these alliances and they're celebrating each other's successes.
It's like a community.
It is. It's like a whole community that comes out of it.
That one part where the team was going to get eliminated.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the other the rivals helped them.
I know. I know. It was just...
That's amazing.
It was just this, like, pure moment of kindness. It was like, whoa, there's actual heart underneath all this, you know?
You don't expect it.
Yeah, you really don't.
But it shows that even with all the competition, there's still room for empathy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a good message.
Especially these days when everything feels so divided.
Yeah, I think that's another reason people like MrBeast.
Yeah.
It's not just the spectacle.
He's sneaky with it.
He is.
But he shows these values.
Cooperation.
Generosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to say it.
Doesn't have to.
He just shows it.
It really resonates.
It does, and it goes beyond the videos, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like he's always online with his fans.
All the time.
Replying to comments.
Taking suggestions. He puts them in the videos.
So different from other creators who just seem so distant.
Brutally. He's like relatable. You know?
Like he's just a normal guy.
He is. Like you could bump into him at the grocery store.
Yeah, he breaks down that wall.
Absolutely, he does.
It makes people feel like they're part of it.
And I think that's huge, especially for younger people.
Yeah.
You know, they're online all the time and they want that connection.
They want to be a part of something.
Yeah, it shows how things are changing online. Yeah. It's not just sitting back and watching anymore.
No.
It's like you're part of it.
Right.
Lines are getting blurred.
Okay, so back to the big question.
Yeah.
What's next?
What is next for MrBeast?
How does he keep up with all this change?
Yeah.
How does he keep being authentic?
Yeah.
Keep that community going.
Yeah, and keep topping himself. Yeah. Tough challenge.
It is a tough challenge, but, you know.
Yeah. If anyone can do it.
I think he can.
Yeah, I think he can too.
He's not afraid to take risks, to try new things.
He's always pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
It's what makes him so interesting.
Like he's on a mission almost.
Yeah, to change what online entertainment can be.
It's true. And he's changing what it means to be a creator.
Yeah.
A philanthropist even.
Absolutely. He's blurring all those lines.
Yeah.
He's making his own path.
And we'll talk more about what that path might look like in the last part of our deep dive.
You're going to go full speculation mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the spectacle, the money, the generosity, even like the community that surrounds it all.
Right.
But what's next? I mean, how do you top 2,000 people and $5 million?
That's the question everyone's asking. Like, he set the bar so high.
Yeah.
But knowing MrBeast, he's probably got something up his sleeve already.
Well, he's hinted at something global.
Yeah, maybe like a challenge that spans multiple continents. Imagine like a worldwide scavenger hunt, but on a MrBeast scale.
The logistics of that would be insane.
It would be crazy, but can you imagine the content?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Like teams racing through the desert.
Yeah.
Climbing mountains.
Oh, for like a ridiculous prize?
Oh, yeah. It would be incredible.
And maybe he goes in a totally different direction.
Yeah, he's mentioned wanting to use his platform for good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, tackling some serious issues.
Right, like a video about climate change or poverty.
He could reach so many people.
Millions.
Way more than any like traditional campaign.
It could be huge. He could partner with charities.
Yeah.
Launch fundraisers.
Yeah.
Make giving back like the cool thing to do.
And he'd find a way to make it fun too, right?
Absolutely. Like imagine a beach cleanup.
Yeah.
But it's a competition.
With prizes.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever collects the most trash wins.
And he's making a difference at the same time.
Exactly. A win-win.
And then there's collaborations too.
Oh.
What if he did a challenge with other huge YouTubers?
Like who?
Like PewDiePie.
Okay.
Markiplier.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Dude, the internet would break.
It'd be the biggest thing ever.
It would be insane. Like a summit of the YouTube gods.
But honestly, I think no matter what he does,
yeah,
MrBeast is going to keep making waves.
Oh, he's a force of nature.
He really is.
Yeah.
He's like the ultimate online entertainer.
And a businessman.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's actually a pretty good philanthropist.
He is, and I think that's why people respond to him.
Yeah, he's a product of his time.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate digital age success story.
Anyone with a camera can make it big.
Yeah, he's proof.
But he's not just about the views and the money.
No, he's got those values.
Yeah, generosity. And he connects with people.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up,
yeah,
I think the big takeaway is this MrBeast is more than just a YouTuber.
Way more.
He's like a cultural icon.
Absolutely.
He shows what's possible online.
And he's shown us that you can be entertaining and do good at the same time.
Yeah, and build a community.
Yeah, and that you can actually make a difference.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. What do you think?
I think it's time to hear from our listeners.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on MrBeast?
What do you think he'll do next?
Give us your predictions, your wildest theories.
Yeah, keep those brains buzzing.
And stay curious.
Until next time, stay awesome.